Have you heard? Transforming our world, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, popularly known as Agenda 2030, was adopted in 2015 by the United Nations member states with a theme, leaving no one behind. It is a call to action for everyone to end poverty, to protect the planet, as well as ensure peace and security around the world. Join us Fridays 3 p.m. on Touching Lives as we share ideas on the progress, more to go, yet to happen, from field reports of local actions towards the implementation of the global goals. I am Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama, co-founder, Mackenzie Touching Lives International, where I CSO working on education, awareness creation, and implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. Let's join hands together to ensure sustainable development in Nigeria. If you'd like to take action or be a part of this movement, kindly send SMS to the phone number showing on the screen. Let's guide you on how best to go about it. And for those in diaspora, you can just call Mama SDGs on Skype, Ngozi Max 1. Thank you. Let's do this together.
We don't believe in female education.
The people, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDP to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama. I am your host on this program. Hello, welcome to Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama, and I am your host on this program. So today on Touching Lives, we are going into Kpaduma 1 community in Asokoro district. We want to pay a sensitization visit to the residents in that community to find out how much they have known about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We want to find out what project is ongoing in their community. What do they know? What can they see about the SDGs around them? And then how they want their community to look like by the year 2030. Join us and then follow us on our social media handles, on Twitter, on Instagram, like our Facebook page, so that you'll get updates of any community that we visit. You can be able to trace and find out what is going on. Thank you so much.
The people, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDP to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama. I am your host on this program. It would be a surprise to non-residents that Kpaduma 1 community of Asokoro has no motorable road, but the Kpaduma residents have become accustomed to the bumpy roads. For a community that has been promised so much by the authorities, it is an awe that the community is still neglected and abandoned by the relevant authorities. The chief of Kpaduma community said he has been expecting the government to fulfill their promises, but none has been fulfilled. One interesting thing is that the chief has agreed to follow up with the government, but the challenge we're facing is that he doesn't know how to do it. We are here at the palace of Chief Fajemi Karai. He is the Dokachi Kpaduma village in Asokoro. We are here to do a sensitization visit and to be able to also find out from the chief himself and his residents if they've heard about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and what they know, how ready and willing they are to ensure that this community is not left behind by the year 2030. Follow us, please. We are from Mackenzie Touching Lives International. So we are here on a sensitization visit. We are going around communities to tell people about
the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. If I may ask, sir, have you heard about the Sustainable Development Goals?
Not heard of something like that.
Okay, let me just, a brief introduction. The Sustainable Development Goals is an initiative of the United Nations. They want to use it to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure peace and security around the world.
It's a welcome development to my community to end and eradicate poverty and also the insecurity challenges that we are facing, not only in my community but as wide as the Abuja is and the country entirely. It's painful, so we love the organization who brought out with something like this that we help and also develop the community. So you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this program started in 2015 and is going to run till the year 2030.
As the program is going to last as well, I also want my community to be involved. We are one of the beneficiaries in the program.
So now let me brief you on the 17 goals. This program has 17 goals. Number 1 is no poverty.
Yes, I would love my people to be in touch, the poverty to wipe from my community, but I want to live like the way other people are into, to end poverty in my community. Let the community be as the plan of the United Nations to end the poverty.
Okay. Number 2 is zero hunger.
So I want that poverty and also hunger to be zero. And I believe when there is no poverty in a community, what is hunger? Where there is enough money in the community.
Okay.
Thank you.
Number 3 is good health and well-being.
But the United Nations has a plan to end sickness and diseases within the community. It's a welcome idea for my community to live healthy and well-being. Welcome idea. Let's also be part of it. Yes, I think hunger, health, education. I think when poverty is eradicated in the community, well-being, education, and healthy will improve. So let my community be in any plan, in a motion that the government, either the organization will move in order to improve education in my community. I will love it because some of my people are living a polygamous marriage and some other, and they have children. Some of us cannot sponsor them because lack of finance. So if the organization has moved a motion of ending illiteracy in the communities, let my community be one of the beneficiaries.
Okay, so Chief, if I may ask you, the House of Rep member, the senator in charge of this area, are you in a good working relationship with them?
Yeah, my relationship with them, they are for people, not only for my community. They try their possible best, but no matter how good somebody may be, you cannot equal all the qualities.
As the chief of this community, are you willing to hold them accountable? Because all these things United Nations is talking about are the things they are supposed to do for your community.
My major challenge that I'm with them, we only see their face, their presence when they need our vote. But when they have already been voted and so into their offices, we didn't see their faces again. I hold them responsible for some of the challenges I face in my community because unlike lack of security in my community, the street I render assist maybe when I call on them. And I think that my community is supposed to benefit from them, maybe from the federal government or whatever, which they are supposed to fight for my community. There is slightly from there, they don't do it as well. And I'm hoping for them to improve so that well-being will continue.
Okay, so Chief, as we have come now, we would like us to work together. So two things that we would like, two areas we would like us to work together is this. One, that your community people, that you will also tell them about these SDGs we are talking about. If you want, if you organize it, you can call us, we'll come and tell them by yourself.
Yes,
but we would like you to do a campaign.
I will organize my people maybe to fix a specific day that you can come and create more awareness for them. So maybe in times come, we'll communicate them. Know when you will be convenient to come and also enrich my people very well. And I will participate by make sure the information is around you and when you are ready to come again. We will fix the day for sanitization and let's do long to write with them. And the convenience day that they will be free to come. So we here we are ready at any time. And we enrich our people, we share to the churches and the mosques to announce in a very good day like this. We have visitors from above, so we should come to the palace. Any question you have concerning community and what we are lacking and the rest of things, we follow them. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We are very grateful for you accepting us and for your approval to have this sensitization program in your community. Yeah. So we will keep communicating. We'll get your contacts. We'll give you our contacts so that we'll keep communicating for a convenient date that will come together so that you also will know that you have the right to hold your leaders accountable. And going around the community, we could see only one primary school in the community. There's no hospital, not even a primary health care center is situated in this community. People who need urgent medical attention are rushed to Asokoro General Hospital, which is quite some distance from this village. And while we spoke to members of the community, the women particularly said that the elected representatives have neglected them.
Our challenges here is that we need hospital. When we are in level here, water level, actually in the night, there is no hospital around here that you can go very that time, and they have to carry you go Asokoro. You know, you'll be feeling pain, and it's not good like that. So we need hospital near here so that everything should be okay to us. What we are appealing that the government should help us in all the aspects they are supposed to. Let them do their work as government. We appoint them to do the work for us, so let them try. Even though they will not do all, let them try and select the important ones among them and do it for us.
Our problem here is that we need they may help us so that our road is not good, and we need more borehole. We need everything to come down. We are apologizing for the government to help us so that everything will cheap. Rice now, we are buying rice before is 300, but now rice is 600, and many people, they will not get any money to buy it. So we are appealing so that they will help us so that everything will come down, so that everybody will get and buy it, so that everybody go there okay.
I wish to go to hospital, but now, as we are staying for this village now, there's no any government hospital here, except the chemist that we are using here.
Have you heard about the Sustainable Development Goals?
No.
Oh, okay. So the SDGs is a project of the United Nations.
Okay.
They want to reach all over the world to end poverty, to protect the planet,
All
and
right.
to ensure that there is peace and security.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So have you heard about the Sustainable Development Goals?
Yeah, really.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the SDGs?
Well, actually, the SGC, it brought awareness to the community and the problems that the community facing. They helped the community carry the information to the government, because the community directly cannot meet the government, but through the media and those publicity, then it reached the government.
So apart from today, have you heard about the Sustainable Development Goals?
Not really. No. This is the first time we have the news.
Okay. So now that you have heard the news, at least you have an idea of what it is. How are you willing? Are you willing to play a part to ensure that the dividends of democracy are able to come to this community?
100% willing.
What are you willing to do on your own as an individual, as a secretary of this community?
Yeah, I will play my part and in reaching my community people to share the welcoming development to the community, and also to involve ourselves in the activities that the organization will bring into the community. And
now we're talking about the sensitization visits.
All right.
Are you willing to take it up and ensure that it
Yes.
becomes a reality?
Yes, we'll make it to become to reality, because we also want to be part of it.
Okay. If I may ask, have you heard about the SDGs?
No,
The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals?
no.
Okay. It is a program that the United Nations wants to use to reach every rural area, every community, every state, every country around the world. And the aim is to end poverty, to protect the planet, and to ensure peace and security all over the world. They had hoped that these executives would bring women empowerment programs to the community. And they are still hoping and they are praying that someday this dream, maybe by the year 2030, this dream could become a reality.
The people, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDP to come and take and really come and help us in this
You're
place.
welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajumwa Ajama. I am your host on this program. Hello and welcome back. This is Touching Lives. Today on Touching Lives, we paid a sensitization visit to the Kpaduma 1 community here in Asokoro district of the FCT. We paid a visit to the chief, and also we spoke to some of the residents in the community on the awareness as it pertains to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This is a sensitization visit, and for more of this, please follow us on our Twitter handle, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join us again next week, 3 p.m. Friday on Touching Lives, so you can get more updates as it comes. Thank you.